A problem I've come across when working on the RetopaFlow patches is how to interpolate a surface with kind of arbitrarily subdivided edges and also arbitrary number of sides. Okay, so this quad patch here that I've conveniently made in Suzanne fills in very easily because there's a nice mapping from each edge loop to the edge loop across from it. Okay, so it's very easy to interpolate between these. Or it's not, I shouldn't say it's easy, I should say it's a well-defined problem. Okay, but when you have a multi-sided patch with not necessarily matching opposing sides, what do we do? And my answer is we do the best we can. And I'll briefly show this technique, hopefully without boring you too badly. Right, but the short story is I treat each corner as if it's its own quad, defined by the two neighboring strokes in each direction. And I interpolate that as far as the subdivision on these sides will let me. So for example, if this is 3 and this is 5, and I start at this corner, I can only go 1, 2, 3 that way. There'll be some remainder here, but we don't worry about it. Of course, I drew this poorly, but let's try this again. There. Okay, and then I do the same thing in this direction. So let's say we were limited by this side on here, and then we keep all the geometry that we can, and then we repeat that for the next corner. And when we're done, we'll have some overlapping regions. Let's call that black here. So we make this diamond, and then we might make this diamond, and then this diamond. We'll end up with some overlapping stuff in the middle that we just have to blend together nicely. Okay, so select that. So here's the n equals 1 corner. Here's the n equals 0 corner. And if we want to see them all, okay, you can see that we get a nice surface. There's a little bit of noise there because the points that correspond to each other haven't been finally merged. But once I merge those and kind of quadify them, we'd be left with some nice surface with a little pentagonal patch in the center that needs to be filled in with some poles or some n-gons to figure it out. But that's where RetopaFlow will come in. Oh, and before we pause, this one's pretty cool. And you can see the grid pattern a little bit better there.